Morning everyone, welcome to another episode of Hunt for Bronze. This morning we have one of my favourite times of the year, and that's river bass open season. So what I've realised is, I have not had a proper open season in ages where I've gone and done the old dangle for bass. So this season I made the choice to do an open in a brackish section of the river. Now I'm not going to say exactly what river I'm in, just out of respect to locals, but also it kind of takes away the adventure and excitement of open season, because this is my first time in this river as well, or at least fishing in this area. So if you know where it is, you don't need to go telling everyone, but if you want to, that's not my problem. But I think a big part of bass fishing, which a lot of people seem to forget, is the adventure and exploration that's part of it is really important. You don't learn with bass fishing if you don't actually go and look on Google Maps, do your hunting, do your searching, and actually find out why and where and the reasons fish are in areas. So I'm fishing the brackish water. We got about 19-degree water, which has me thinking that the bass are kind of going to be in this brackish to the first part of the fresh. There's going to be some early or late season spawners still held down here. We haven't had much rain to kind of push them upstream, like to trigger an early migration. So there's just a few factors which have me believing that fishing the brackish water is going to be the best bet. As you saw in the last video, I've got my 5 lures I'm going to use, but because I've got my whole range of rods, as you can see there, I've got a few more I've got to crack on with as well. But we're going to stick with those 5 I talked about early, and then we'll kind of go from there. Hardest part about fishing a brackish water river for the first time, you don't know what it looks like. So it takes a bit of sounding and scanning to make sure you're not going to hit anything or motor over anything. But there are some good looking snags here. So I mean, that does it for me. I'm going to get to fishing. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go catch some bass. Yeah. Well now. Buzz bait. Walker. No. Okay, cool. So we've got all of our lures set up how we like them. We're going to start with the Buzzy Boy. Fish the shaded bank with some top water. Good drag. There's a good bank here, so we're going to break this down. So tidal and river bass, you're kind of looking for these little places on the bank where you got little back eddies, just areas where they can kind of tuck in and ambush prawns and mullet. I don't mind these reeded banks because of the... Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. Oh, I missed that. I wasn't even paying attention. Yes! Buzzbait and bass! First bass of 2021 in the rivers. Not a big fish, but throwing a buzzbait on those edges does it. Does it. Yes. There's the buzzbait. And there is a feisty little river bass. Fish early, that's it. guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Hunt for Bronze. We caught some fish, had a good time. Well, I caught one fish, a bit tough on the buzzbait early, but you know, probably my fault for not going to the right ramp. Either way, wasn't too bad of a morning. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, go out fishing, enjoy yourselves. We out.